Hey guys, so I got some additional questions to different people, especially about Evan. I guess that is Rimpau. So I will be talking about him today. I didn't do him yesterday because he wasn't a person that really crossed my mind. But he is definitely somebody that is important to the story. I know that I know that Mama Hustle mentioned him at the BET Awards. So, honey bunnies, I will be talking about Rimpau and his part in the murder, okay? So, let's get started. And I also will be talking about T.I., Snoop, um, Diddy, and just to clarify with the All Money In team, I was not saying yesterday that Kabi or Pac-Man had anything to do with his murder. No, they don't. But are they benefiting off of Nipsey's name? Absolutely. I stand 100% behind that. So I don't want people to get that confused with them having something to do with his murder, because they didn't. That's not what I'm saying at all. But they don't have their intent is not all the way right. I want to pick my words correctly, because I don't want anybody to take anything misconstrued. I had a guy that was saying, oh, the family supports them. No, the family is doing what they need to do in the public eye to keep things kind of intact. They don't want to alarm the fans. They don't want to alarm the public. It is already enough trying to maintain the regular things that they're going through with probate court, with the LAPD, and different things like that. And no disrespect to the officers either, because I have a lot of respect for them and their job, because everybody can't do it. However, there are not good police officers, and that's in every area. In my area, in LA, whatever, there are always some type of shystiness going on everywhere, not even just with the police, but down at the deli bakery, child, you got some craziness or some not honesty or realness going on. So I did see the article about the LAPD saying that they had an investigation going on. First of all, there's no need to investigate this man's business now, because he's not here anymore. Secondly, Nipsey didn't have any gang related things going on with his business, and that is just that on that. Y'all will see that nothing will come of this public teardown. They're just trying to cover up what their detectives have done. You see what I'm saying? So, and I told y'all, things are gonna come out every day. I also noticed that Big U did a live and laughed when he said justice for Nipsey. Child, please. Y'all know how I do it. We gonna kick his ass to the curb, because he don't mean nothing that he said. Nothing that he said or says is genuine. Period. So that's that. But as far as hey Shakayla, yeah, you caught my live. But girl, yes, the spray Toya, girl, you know I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time to spray their asses off, honey, because they need to be cleansed. But so as far as Evan goes, he was there the day of, but we're just gonna answer some of you guys' questions. You guys want to know if Evan Rimpau had anything to do with the setting up of Nipsey's assassination, okay? So no, Evan had nothing to do with it. His motive for being there. So him and Nipsey had other business. They were talking about other things this particular day, and he always pulls up on Nipsey. Period. Wherever he is, because he is a true friend. So he is not a person in question. He is not a person that has did anything that he should not do. I had a couple of comments about, was T.I. the guy that was approaching Lauren in a way that was not ethical. So is T.I. trying to hit on Lauren? y'all know I tell the truth. So I'm gonna get Spirit to clarify before I say what I need to say. He does portray a person that is coming off on her strongly. He can be a little bit two-faced at times. I did not see this in my reading of him and Tiny, but he has approached her in a way that he should not have. And I hate to say that, y'all. If y'all can feel me, my emotions really just shifted because I had a lot of hope and respect, but he is the person that is hitting on her. So we'll leave that at that. Are Snoop and Nipsey, do they have a real relationship? And I want to say this, y'all, about T.I. before I go on. He is not doing it in a way of threatening her, but he's doing it in a way of grief. So I'm going to give that to y'all because that was something that I was pushed to say. He's doing it in a way of grief, but not in a way of pushing her per se. So don't think that he's being evil. He's just doing it in a way of grief. And this will pass. So was Snoop and Nipsey's relationship real? Yes. They were real friends. Yes, Monica, like a protector. And he's not even noticing that he is. You see what I'm saying? And you're right, Shantae. He should not be doing it at all. But that's a very touchy situation. And so I won't even go deep into that. Snoop loves Nipsey. He sees Nipsey as a version of him. He admires him. And he sees Nipsey for doing the things that he wasn't able to do in his time. So he really admires who Nipsey became over the time. He loves him a lot. So yes, him and Snoop relationship is real. Is Cassie Baby's Nipsey's? Let me tell y'all something. I'm not pulling my cards on that because it's a no. He doesn't have any kids coming, okay? So that's that. That's that on that. But also his relationship with Diddy. What was Diddy's true intent for Nipsey? So basically, y'all know Diddy is a man of business, okay? He liked Nipsey as a person, and he felt like Nipsey got the success that he earned. He does think that his death was not at the right time. He thinks that it was an untimely demise. And he feels like Nipsey restricting himself, meaning keeping himself chained to the hood per se. And Diddy looks at Nipsey as a true king. So he didn't have any ill intent to him or for him. He had no ill intent. He does not have anything ill will to do with it, okay? All right. Did Jay-Z have something to do with the deal? Well, y'all come with these crazy questions. So as far as Jay-Z, I don't see him having anything to do with this. I see his stake in Nipsey's estate where he's going to gain money off of the death. But do I see him playing part in it? No. Okay. I don't. Exactly, Candace. Did Beyonce have something to do with this death? Y'all, Beyonce is too focused on herself and her life. She is very introverted. She's too attached to her own problems. She is not thinking about killing on Nipsey Hussle, y'all. I'm sorry. Um, does Tanisha regret her decision? Yes. And I got the lovers card. Now, if y'all remember yesterday's reading, with his all money in people that were doing business and gaining monetary value that did not include the family off of Nipsey's name, they got the lovers card too. I want y'all to know that he loves his family. To Pac-Man and Cobby, he love y'all. And it doesn't matter if y'all are monetizing off this situation. Okay? The disdain that people feel for y'all has nothing to do with him and his feelings. They remain the same. He loves y'all. He loves Tanisha. Period. There's nothing that changes what has been done. He's a very forgiving person. And he forgives. So that's that. And that was just something that needs to be put out there. So the question to y'all about Evan is that he was there for business. He was not there to bring harm or disdain to Nipsey in no way, shape, or form. And that was my biggest reason for going live, was about Evan. He has no reason to harm him. He was a true friend of Nipsey's, and if you listen to what his mother said, she said he had the spirit of revenge on him, meaning he wanted to avenge his friend. And that was something that could not and would not take place, because there did not need to be another death in Nipsey's camp in honor of him, because we're not getting anywhere by killing each other. As far as Big U Live go, y'all check that out and make y'all own assertions about it. But like I said, the true players will start revealing themselves. For the young man who corrected me and said that Cowboy didn't have a Lamborghini, it was a Ferrari. Same difference, the nigga can't afford it. He can't afford it. Where he get money from to get a Ferrari? He didn't have a Ferrari before Nipsey died. Why he got one now? Every picture on his Instagram he was taking in front of Nipsey's cars. I mean, y'all, this stuff is so simple. It's not rocket science. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, his family still supports them. They are doing what they need to do in the public, because everything does not need publicity. We live in a day and time where people feel like if it's not on social media or if it's not on Facebook, it's not validated. Not true. Okay? That's not true. People just tend to move. Yes, today, Lauren did file guardianship over her son. Legally, she has to do that. Okay, when our children are born to us, we have to file sole guardianship to say that they are solely with us. That is no red flag. Don't let nobody give you no damn story about the family up against her, because they not. They love her. They view her as Nipsey's wife. The same way I do, the same way Nip do. Simple. As far as let me think who else. As far as David Gross, I don't know why people were surprised. One thing about a narcissist is that they will show a little bit of remorse, but for the most part, they still focus on themselves. Pay attention to that, y'all. It's so many telltale signs. And so, Shakayla, the immediate death that I seen would be his grandmother. Okay. I had to make sure it was okay. It was his grandmother whom I seen. She goes back and forth with trying to be with Nipsey. Grandma is heartbroken. Okay. Besides Sam and Lauren, she grieves a lot. Um, and so that is who I seen taking that step. Okay. It was not anybody else. It was the grandmother, because she goes back and forth with transitioning over to be with him, because she feels like only she can take care of him. You know what I'm saying? And what I want Granny to understand, okay, is that Nipsey is a spiritual God himself. He is okay. He's not okay with the way things have taken place here in regards to him, in regards to how things are being handled with his brother. But he does and is okay. And so she struggles with it. So we're going to send Granny a lot of light and love, because she struggles with worrying about if her Hermes is okay. But he's fine. Um, so that is the person that I seen pass. And I'm just reading some of y'all stuff, just so I can answer it before I go. Um, so is this hard for me, Sonya? It is. I have some calls that are very, very, very hard for me. Especially if, you know, these people's questions are heavy, and I will tell them this is heavy. I don't want to say, you know, I don't want to say too much bad stuff, but I don't want to lie either. So that's always my issue. Is Karen Civil and David conspiring together? Yes, they work together. Yes, they are. Is I seen another one. Is Nipsey really being investigated? Yes, he was being secretly investigated by the police prior to his death. Yes, he was. That's very true. That is not um a lie. Will the tapes come to light? Right now, I say no. But with the energy shifts and changes, you never know. Because we've had a lot of shifts during this retrograde. We've had a lot of shifts. Um, the way people are showing out is due to this retrograde that we're going through, and it's not over till August. So keep that in mind. We'll see more things to come in the next few weeks. Will Samantha finally talk about what's going on with her? Yes, she will. I think that she's gonna reveal more in the documentary for Nipsey than she will just publicly. But she deals with it the way that she deals with it. But one thing that I do want Samantha to stop doing is drinking. That's what I want her to stop doing. But yes, whoa. But yeah, and how is the money doing? And money is doing how any child would be doing, losing a parent. Her dad was a very pillar in her life, but he's planted very good seeds. She will be fine. Her and Cross are gonna be a powerhouse. You hear me? They're gonna be something unstoppable. I didn't see that last comment. Oh, it won't bring it back. Oh, I seen something about Nipsey Daddy. So how to order a reading, guys. You go to BreneReads.com, and Brene Reads is all together.com, and you schedule and pay your readings on the site now. Speaking of which, paying on the site, y'all know I got to have my moments. Do not send me money and questions. I don't operate like that anymore. I know that's how I did in the beginning. But now, you know, Y'all done pushed the sister up. Y'all done elevated the sister. Book on my site, please. I love y'all. I want to read for y'all. I'm not doing the video readings as of right now. It was too much of a distraction and an interruption to my readings that needed to be done over the phone. So I'm not doing that right now. If you send me money, I'm going to send it back to you. And I ain't going to give you no explanation because I don't want you to try to force me into reading for you because that's not going to happen. I'm gonna run specials. I'm thinking I'm gonna start doing them every other Sunday where I do the $10 reads. I did 30 slots. They sold out so fast. I'm gonna do 50. If 50 sell out fast, I'm gonna try to go up to maybe 60 or 70 just to kind of get everybody done. And I will start to do the special on a 1 to 3 day basis. So I will definitely be trying to get those done for y'all. With the specials that I'm running, I love you too. With the specials that I am running, there are 2 question specials. I can't be on the phone with y'all 45 minutes and got 100 people waiting after. You get what I'm saying? So please respect the time. And I know you guys love the video readings, and I love doing them at one point, but I'm going to have to take a break from doing that. I'm going to have to take a break from that. You that wrote me on Facebook, please email me at Brene Reeves LLC at Gmail. Thank you so much. Because I don't read those Facebook messages. I just want to tell y'all that you have to book me on the site or email me in order for me to read it because I get a lot of crazy people on Facebook. So thank you. So yeah, I will be trying to do the specials every other Sunday. I want to do one this Sunday. So the plan is to do one this Sunday. And I think I'm gonna do it like in the afternoon once I get my kids settled and everything going on over here good, because it was crazy this last Sunday. But hey, you have to try it out, do a test run and see how good it goes. So yes, y'all, I just wanted to clarify some of those things for y'all. I don't want y'all to question Rimpau. Speaking of Adam, everybody wants to know why nobody will read on Adam. Nipsey has made it to where we are not reading on him because of his emotional state. His grief is extremely heavy. After I did that reading yesterday, y'all, I was sick for the rest of the day as a dog, okay? Y'all don't understand. This takes a lot of energy. And if you don't pay attention to things, I allow him to speak through me at times. It makes me sick. So, Adam is the god brother of Nipsey's, whose birthday that he died on. His grief is heavy, okay? It's heavy. So we can't tap into his emotions because it will overtake us. How does Nipsey's dad feel about his son's friend? Yeah, Adam, he doesn't, his soul isn't quiet though. It ain't. He speaks. But it's not something that needs to be spoke upon right now, okay? And that's just in respect, okay? So Nipsey's dad, most of his friends he has a great love for, but some of them he sees past their lies. So some people that are coming into Mr. DeWitt's presence, he ain't fooling with you. And he can see through you. He can see through you. So whoever asked that, yeah, he can see through you. He just, where was the other shooter at when Nipsey got shot? That is something that we don't know. Even in my visions of what he showed me, he did not see the other shooter. So we don't know. He doesn't know. We can't see them. We can't see them. They are all intuitive. They are all very, very spiritual. Daddy has the best spirit of discernment. He don't fool with too many. Very much so. He's a nice man, but he don't fool with too many people. That's just not what he is doing. Yes, there were 3 to 4 people laying on the ground. I think they reported 3, but I seen 4. There were 4 people on the ground when the shots went off. How is Sam doing? Sam is dealing. Sam is dealing. Yes, I can put the site in the chat. Give me 1 second. I don't know if will it let me comment, y'all. Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing with this. I don't even know. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The only reason why I went live is because I wasn't gonna have time to record and put this up, and so this is kind of like my live on the go. Yes, Shakayla, please. It's BreneReads.com because I can't post it, but yeah, I can only go live for a little while, just to talk to y'all. And that big U video yesterday. Mm-hmm. Justice for Nipsey. Cut it the fuck. Cause he make me wanna just slap him in his bald head. Cause don't be out here being fake. We didn't even need you for that. We didn't even need you for that, honey. I just want to slap him in his head, honey. We don't need him for that. Girl, I have to spray. Honey, this spray is sandalwood and coconut. And I had one of my people that was watching the video, she said she could smell it, and it is very citrusy. It smells like it. But y'all know I pulled my spray out. Did Nip die at his store? Yes, he did, y'all. And I hate the conspiracy theory. He died in the parking lot of his store. They say that they didn't see any blood on at the scene. A lot of his death came from internal bleeding. I want y'all to know that. He pointed to me where he was shot at. He showed me his death. What ultimately took him out. He did have a conversation with Sam before he transitioned. He lived long enough to talk to his brother. Okay, so I want y'all to understand that is why Sam is going through what he is going through. My light is over here flashing. So thank you so much. They're ombre nails or something like that. I just tried them out for the first time. The shot in the head came from behind him. We don't know who that was. I didn't see that one, Blue Rose. Forward it to me in my email. Yeah, we do waste spiritual spray on demons, though. We gotta spray them hoes away, cause that's what they is. They ain't nothing but hoes. But Cowboy called Sam to the scene. Cowboy. Oh yes, child. Carrie the thing. Y'all know I can't stand cousin Carrie. Y'all know I don't like him, right? I don't like cousin Carrie at all. He's a liar, and he can't keep his story straight. And that hoe was sweating the whole press. That hoe was sweating. Did y'all see that hoe up there sweating like that? He was sweating in the doggone press read. Why is you up here sweating? Because you telling the lie. And people that lie sweat. Period. We don't know where his nephew at. He never came out, did he? Did he? Will the phone records be released? No. Jay Stone and Hoggy are still friends. Big U will be dying soon. I seen it, Shayna. I did. I really did. Carrie had flesh wounds. That's how he got out of the hospital so fast, y'all. Cousin Carrie had flesh wounds. He really did. Like, that's all he had. He wasn't hurt. I didn't listen to the 911 call, so I'm gonna have to listen to it and tell y'all. But yeah, yes, Toya, honey, that hoe was up in there sweating like a stripper on Sunday morning service, child. I said, look at him up here sweat. I was so sick of him. I was so sick of him. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of clarify that stuff for you guys, because a lot of people were upset with what I said yesterday, and I wanted to make sure I came through and clarified the little bitty things that could be misconstrued. I don't think negatively of Kabi or of Pac-Man. I don't think negatively of who is the other person I said something about? Oh, that's it. I don't think negatively of those two people. But as far as Tanisha goes, you're welcome, JP's. As far as Tanisha goes, I don't care for her in her character. And one thing that I notice about her is that she watches my videos and she will comment a million times, and I will ignore her. But then she would try to post a picture on Instagram to prove that she is doing good. Well, no, you doing real bad. And that GoFundMe that somebody fake, you know, posted or whatever, chick, that was you. You need them 500,000. And yeah, I don't really care for you. So bloop, out of here. But as far Tanisha, the baby mama, will she get her baby back? No, Imani will stay with the family. She'll stay with the family. Um, Let me see. Was he having an affair with another woman? I have a serious question to go along with that. Why does it matter if he was having an affair with another woman? What matters about that at this point that he's dead and gone? I've already spoke on Rimpau, Sharice at the beginning. You can rewatch it because I'm gonna post it. But what what does it have to do with anybody? Girl, Tony, I didn't donate. I didn't donate. Child. Exactly. It doesn't matter at this point. Whether or not he had an affair at all, I'm going to just tell y'all something. My brother always told me, you fair game till you married. And I'm going to leave it at that. So did he have an affair? I'm going to say no, because he wasn't married. Yes, he was in a committed relationship, but at the end of the day, he fair game till he married. And honey, some of y'all that be watching my videos, honey, y'all think married men fair game. So please, that's his private life. I would never entertain that part of Nipsey's life. That's not what I'm going to do. I see other people dance around it, play with it. I'm not playing with that. Because when you have a respect for a person and a great disdain, you don't talk about his sexual affairs. Y'all have never heard me speak on it, and I never will. That's not something that I will do. As a woman of integrity and essence and being a black queen, I ain't speaking about nobody's sex life, not even my own, unless we having sex talk. And we gonna have that too, y'all. I got that coming. But I'm not speaking on a dead man's sex life, because that's none of my business. That's respect to him, and that's respect to his wife who's grieving him. That's it. So we ain't going there. So those questions about his affairs, I won't answer them, and you will be asking them forever. As far as a child that resulted from an affair being a part of an inheritance, you would never hear about another child. I've already told you that. You guys will never hear about another child outside of his 2 children that he claims. No, Lauren London is not friends with Karen Civil at all. She only dealt with Karen because Nipsey dealt with Karen. She's not, nah. Karen is a snake. Karen has did bad business with more than Nipsey. But there's neither here nor there for that. Did Nipsey feel or see himself dying before it happened? He says he had a feeling. But when it's his time, he understands that it was his time. We may feel like it was not his time because we mourn him, but he understands the transition. And he's very intuitive. So he says, yes, he had a feeling. My tips for learning tarot. I will be doing tarot card classes. I'm saying at the end of the year, but we may try to get that started sooner than the end of the year. Lauren is grieving. That's how she's doing. She's grieving. She goes through her ups and downs. She has good days and bad days. Yes, I'm so glad so many people want to learn tarot. It's easy to learn it, but you have to exercise your gifts. He laughs at us riding for him. He laughs at some of the stories that's being told because some people's version of us riding for him ain't really us riding for him. No, Tanisha will be dying. I do over the phone readings, but I will be doing in person readings soon. I'm gonna do some pop up shops in some different states. Um, so I will be visiting some different states to do pop up shops and you know have a good time with y'all because I love y'all and love the way y'all love me. There is no other baby on the way. You know what? I ain't even gone. Anyway. Uh, uh, I am coming to Philly. I really am. I swear I am. But y'all know what? I am too cheap to pay like a road manager or something like that. So I'm gonna see if my daddy will do it. Cause I am too cheap to pay a road manager. I'm coming. I am definitely coming. I'm coming to LA as well. I got some business out in LA, so I definitely will be out there. I am definitely coming to Miami. I am coming to Miami sooner than later. And I will be yes, I will be coming to New Orleans. Y'all, I am coming to New Orleans. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a bridge that you gotta go over, and I wanted to drive, but I'm scared of water, so I'll be flying. Um yeah, I'm coming to Washington. Um yes, I will be there. I will be there. But yeah, she gone, baby. Cards are very accurate. Um, why didn't Lauren file for a money? Because the family is, and that would be a direct contradiction for what the family is trying to do. Now, they will not directly say that the child is in Lauren's care because right now Lauren is not in a place to fight that with Tanisha, but baby girl has been at her father and Lauren's place. Um, I want to visit other countries. Yes, Katrina girl, I'm scared to drive over water, girl. I love to get in water. I love to swim. I'm a great swimmer, but girl, driving over water, girl, I be thinking the bridge about to fall. Girl, y'all should have seen me in Charleston, honey. Thinking the bridge about to fall. Child, I'm like, oh Lord, I had to close my eyes going over the bridge. I cannot stand going over bridges. I will definitely be coming to Detroit. My father lives there. So I definitely will be coming to Detroit. But yes, y'all up here laughing. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm going over the bridge like this. Like, oh my God. Girl, I done turned my doggone music up so loud. Like, Lord have mercy, get me over this bridge. All I kept saying is, woo, Father, get me across this bridge, child. And yes, honey, I do call God, my God that I serve, Father, okay? So I was like, child, get me on over this thing because I am tired. And honey, they be raggedy and toe down. Child, get me on across this water for all us fools fall across it thinking we going to drive across it. And then, honey, you had people on the right and left side of me, child, zooming past going 80 on the bridge. If you don't slow your doggone self down, child, I'm scared. You supposed to be scared with me. Honey, my husband over here cracking up. I can't, Yeah, Charleston, that one goes straight up. I'm sick of it. I was done with it. And then, honey, I'm going to tell y'all I took the wrong turn. So guess what? I had to go right back over the bridge. Then come right back over the bridge again. I said, you know what? I told the universe, I said, look, y'all trying to help me face my fears? Not today. I do not have time for it. I do not like bridges over water for whatever reason. So I'm really honestly just afraid of heights. But I'm flying. So I'll be there. Thank you, Don. But yes, so I just wanted to clarify those things, honey. This live lasted longer than what I expected. But I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. Jay Stone is doing great. Um my husband tried to get away with lies. Girl, don't get me started on what he be trying to lie about, and I have to bring it back because you just told a lie. You know what I'm saying? Please don't lie to me, honey. When I tell you, was going to a marriage counselor, child. He up there sitting there lying to the marriage counselor, telling the marriage counselor all kind of lies. I looked at him like, why is you up in here lying, child? Now you know you up here telling lies. You know he just ridiculous, honey. And he tries to lie, y'all. He do. I promise you, with everything in my mind, this man tries to lie. And I don't do nothing but sit there. I just be quiet. Because I be looking at him like, you know you talking to me, right? You up here lying like this. That's why he done got caught with lying every time he done got caught, child. Every time he tried to cheat, y'all. Honey, he get caught every time. I be like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Because I dreamed about it last night. Who is she? You know what I'm saying? Get away from me. So now he done learned. Now he just act like a little frog and stay home all the time, child. Because he know I ain't got time. And he know I'll... Who is this? Oh, you think you changed your passcode on the phone? I know this code because I heard you thinking it. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I be with him, child. So he can't lie. So he just keep it in the road now, honey. His younger version of himself used to try to lie. And, child, I would catch him every time. Him, the girl, kids, child, I'd be right there. So, yeah. I dream about that cheating before it happened. You hear me? If you think about it, I'm right there. Like, what you think about? Because I heard you. And what you think about is not good. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there. So don't play with me. And so he don't play with me. He don't play with me at all. Yeah, at all. So, anyway, y'all, I done had too much fun with y'all. I know I probably got y'all cracking up, but I'm telling you, I am so serious. Somebody look like I cut somebody and will and have, okay? You better know it. Girls will cut you, okay? That's why I said I done changed my life around. I'm a spiritualist. I ain't cutting nobody no more. But just know, I can visit that place and then did it. Honey, my baby daddy got the scar wounds. And he'll tell y'all about it too. He ain't ashamed. He'll say he got cut because he did. So, yes, honey, I definitely will get to the point. And so that's why I try to tell my husband, keep it in the road, sir, because I don't want to have to cut you. I don't want you to be missing none of your stuff, none of your clothes, none of your car. You know, he got 2 cars, but I'm willing to make it 1 if he lying. You know what I'm saying? So that is definitely me. That is definitely me. I promise y'all, I'm just like y'all, if not worse. The attitude can be off the chain at times. Christina wants to know if Tanisha will be charged with anything. I did see her having a court hearing tied in with Eric's, some kind of way, like conspiracy or something like that. But yeah, y'all, I like to keep it real. I like for us to have a good time and for us to laugh, because I am a realistic person, and I want y'all to know that even though I'm a spiritualist and I tell all my clients on the phone, I'm going to keep it real with you. If I wasn't going to put up with something, I ain't going to tell you to put up with it. You know, you go to these marriage counsels and they be like, oh, girl, you can ride this out. We see a glimpse of hope. I don't see no glimpse of hope. You better ask some of my people. They be like, should I stay with him? Nope. You should not stay with him. Because what you staying with him for, girl? Don't waste my time. And you knew you weren't supposed to stay with this man the 56th time that he was messing around on you. Or when he was up in there acting like a fool, honey, to wreck your car with no license. You knew you were supposed to leave him alone anyway. But you still insist on being with him because you crazy. And now you want to come over here and get a reading from me and want me to be crazy too. Nope, I ain't going to be crazy with you. Your girl is going to tell you, boo-boo. Who just gave me some money? Alexis Dealer. Girl, I'm gonna pop you. I done told y'all about sending me money. I don't need no money. I'm okay. I promise. I love book with me. Shop with me. Okay? Shop with me. That's it. Come and get a reading from me, and I will give you some good advice, and I'm gonna have a good time with you, and we will, enjoy each other's company. But I do appreciate the love that you give. I do appreciate that love so much. I really, really do. What's the question, Alexis? Thank you, Sakara. Exactly, Don. I ain't even gonna give them the recognition that they want because they sad. They live a miserable life. their life is miserable. They ain't got no good life. And they wanted to hurt him and kill him simply because of the money. Shanae, BreneReads.com. So that is a very good question. Um, well, if my husband miserable, he know he can get a divorce, sir. Or ma'am, honey, he can get a divorce. Baby, listen. He can get a divorce. That's what I'm gonna say. If my husband miserable, divorce. Cause I'm okay with or without. So thank you for that. But anyway, um, Imani wants to actually stay with her dad's side of the family because that's what she's used to. So yeah. Um she'll stay with her dad's side of the family because that's what she wants. And the decision ultimately comes down to her. That might not be public, but yeah, she wants to be with her family. Oh, I can't even see the thing. Will the family be successful? Yes, they will be successful. They just, you know, they just going through their grief process. Child, I ain't gonna hurt that fool. Not even if I was paid to. I wouldn't hurt my husband. He is the best person ever. But I wouldn't hurt him at all. I do sell oils, Queen of Fire, 888. I love those numbers. I do sell oil on my website. I have some essential oils, my own line. So yeah. I won't JNCA. I won't hurt him. With the family business that they're fighting for, they're gonna get everything that is entitled to them. That they're going to. So I did hear that she did have another child that passed. But I won't speak on that. Myrtle, it's BreneReads.com. You welcome, Shanae. Baby Dust Irma 22. The store will open back up. When I pulled the cards, I seen beginning of the year, maybe January or February. I see the store opening back up. No, Beata, you don't. I love when you inbox me and keep me posted. I've already answered Tiffany. No, Rimpau did not have anything to do with the murder. The classes starting will be up in the air. We won't see Lauren for a while, y'all. No, Sonya. Readings don't affect me in any type of way because once I am done reading you, that's it. Done. Forgot about. Cause I don't want to tell y'all business, and I work with celebrities as well, so I try to keep everything away. Um, but the importance of Florida water, y'all. A lot of ancestors have used Florida water in the past to clean their floors, their cabinets, and all that stuff to rid their space of evil spirits. They've used it in spell work. It is just a cleansing mechanism that our ancestors have used. And so I use Florida water. If you guys don't know what Florida water is, I use Florida water to make sure that my spiritual guides and my ancestors are around and happy with the smell that they smell and the things that they need. I make sure I provide the things that they need. That's correct. No, Lauren will not be publicly attacked behind Nipsey's murder ever. Yes, 250, honey, cause down here is $4 a bottle. It does work. It cleanses your house and it keeps it spiritual. So spiritual cleansing is a way to keep away negative attachments. But let me tell you this: if the negative attachment is either you or that man you laying up with, you got to get his ass out before you can get peace. You can clean with Florida water. I take 6 capfuls. So this cap right here, I take 6 capfuls and pour into my mop water when I get ready to mop my floor. And I also have a pink spray bottle, which pink is the representation of love and peace and tranquility. And so I take the pink spray bottle, mix Florida water with a little bit of sea salt and regular water, mix it up and spray it throughout the house. With the smudging of the sage, I will tell you guys this. You don't with the smudging of the sage, you don't do that a lot. Like, you don't do that a lot. I tell everybody, don't do that a lot, because you will smudge out your spiritual guides. When you say source from, what do you mean? Meaning where you can buy it or where is it made? Because the original Florida water was created over in IET. But you can purchase it on Amazon, and you can purchase it from like Walgreens, CVS. And yes, really, baby, if you sage too much, you can sage away your spiritual guides. And so my mumbo actually told me that. So I don't do a lot of smudging, but when you do smudging, you can let your windows up. Yep, you can. You definitely can. Definitely can. You welcome. Tony, you can get it from Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, or Amazon. You have to be careful with that smudging a lot, because you'll find yourself having a lot of bad luck. So after this live, I will be doing 2 readings on, I think, April and Fizz, and then I will be doing one on the girlfriends of R. Kelly, which is Azriel, Clary, and hey Raven, and Jocelyn. I should know her name, honey, because her daddy with his greasy ass forehead always on my TV screen trying to get views and money. He need help. That girl is grown. That girl been grown, and they just carrying on. And if he really wanted to get his daughter back, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, if he really wanted to get his daughter back, he could have did that. But him and that greasy forehead of his and that played out Jerry curl did not want his daddy. They sold their kids off to this man, and now they trying to act like the prominent parents. But I feel like they ass should be in jail too. Because I'm going to tell you something. My daughter is 12 years old. You think she going to come in and tell me she going somewhere with a star? Baby, it won't be no house, okay? My daughter ain't coming and telling me she going nowhere. She can't even tell me she going to audition for Disney unless I'm going to. And she leaving with me. So that's why I tell people, as far as them parents go, child, I wasn't buying none of that. I wasn't buying none of that, honey. I ain't buying none of that, child. They full of it. Because how your child leave out the house without you? Mine ain't. Not now one of mine, not even my son, and he a boy. And my kid's daddy tell me all the time, he said, you got to lighten up on him. No, I don't. Because you know what? I got a real king up in here. And so I want him to know that. And ain't no running off with Shaniqua or Shabu, because no, honey, Shaniqua can come sit her ass over here on the couch and talk to you, because you ain't going to her house. That's how you lose your kids. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Jocelyn was in college, grown ass woman. Him and his greasy ass Jerry curl need to go on and be somewhere else because I'm sick of him. I am so sick of him. You can get rid of bad spirits by first cleansing your area with the Florida water, lighting some incense, and also if it's too bad, like they're hunting you, you need to have like a mumbo high priestess or a spiritual advisor come through. No, LAPD will not seize the marathon store. It'll be there. So, Sydney, my love. Kirk and Rashida are just like T.I. and Tiny. Okay, I think it reconnected me, y'all. I got 5%. That's why. So let me say this and then I'm gonna go. Rashida is not happy 80% of the time with Kirk. I will tell you that. So that's that on it. But she ain't leaving it, man, because they got too much together and they don't want to separate their assets. And he a begging. He be begging. So when he mess up, he begs. But they'll have another cheating scandal come out soon too. And as far as some other cleaning mechanisms, I will be coming up with a list for you guys and doing a video on it. But anyway, yeah, Katrina, the family will find out that Karen is a snake. Black Sam will pull through and remain the head of Nipsey's estate. I am going to post this live. I do love y'all. I like Sage and Palo Santo. So whichever one. Ammonia is very powerful. I use it in my turnaround work. I use ammonia. Oh, Monica and Shannon Brown. Child, that was a match made in hell from the jump. See, there go another girl wanting to be in love with Black Sam. You know what, y'all? I love y'all. But I got to go. Because, see, that's what I'm saying. Everybody wants Sam. And that's what I'm saying. These crazy girls. But anyway, I love y'all. I will see y'all later. I got 5% on my phone. I have enjoyed talking to y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me. And I will definitely be going live again, okay? All right, guys. Talk to y'all later.